Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name's Olivia, and today I'm going to be filming a little quarantine or lockdown favourites video. So just the things that have been getting me through, keeping me sane, the things that I've been finding myself reaching for a lot recently. I just want to say quickly, my room looks really messy. I tidied it this morning and it's actually really tidy, but I did my makeup and my makeup stuff is still there, and I am washing my bed sheets today, so there's no bedding on my bed, which is why it looks messy, but I promise it's not. Anyway, I'm just going to get on into the video. So there's only actually one makeup thing in this, and it is the Revolution Conceal and Define concealer. This camera just does not focus. Anyway, this is like, I am so late to the party with this one because I feel like literally everyone and their mum uses it, but I ordered it. I ordered some things off Superdrug literally in the first few days of like lockdown because I need a new foundation basically, and then I just ended up ordering some other stuff that I wanted because I thought, you know, treat yourself. So I got a lot of face masks and things like that. Anyway, I ordered this because I needed more concealer and they didn't have in stock the one that I normally use. So I ordered this because I knew like everybody uses it and I might as well give it a try. I'm in love. I use the shade C7, and honestly I think one of my favourite things about this is the size of that applicator. Oh, it's so perfect just for, oh, I love it. And I've also been really enjoying this because the one that I normally use feels quite like heavy, not heavy, but it's kind of more, I don't really know what the word is, but it feels a bit more, not cakey, I don't really know, but like I couldn't really wear just like concealer and powder and just like go with my other one, whereas this, like there's been a few days where I have been like going out to work or I've just like not really been bothered, and I've wanted to like wear a bit of something, and I just literally wear concealer and my powder and like a bit of bronzer, eyebrows, mascara, and then I'm good to go. Whereas I couldn't do that with my other one because I don't know whether it was more, I think it was something to do with the whole, do you know the way you have like red tone and yellow tone or something, I don't know, but it just looked like you could really obviously tell where the concealer was if I didn't put foundation on. Anyway, love this. The next thing then is a skincare product, and I think I've shown this in a couple of videos, but it is this. I've had it for like a while, since like maybe March I guess, but it is the Superdrug own brand lactic acid booster exfoliating drops, and honestly I bought this because the idea of putting things from a little dropper like that onto my face just really excited me, and I needed a new like chemical exfoliant, so I got this, and honestly I have been using it since I got it, but like I never really was that like excited about it. I wouldn't have raved about it probably, but see, in probably the kind of week before this all started, and then since this has all been happening, like we've been on lockdown, I have been using it religiously every single day. And I know you're not supposed to use like a chemical exfoliant every day, but I do, and I honestly think it has changed my skin, because I don't know if anyone else has got this, but like my skin has been so bad since lockdown. I don't know what it is, just the change in routine or something, but it's not been good. So that has really been helping me out, and helping clear like my scarring from when I get spots. Like I don't really get spots that often, but when I get them they go away, but then they leave like a little scar and they just stay there forever. So that is really helping to clear my scarring from past spots as well as present ones. Then the next thing is actually a self tan. So I was raving about this on Snapchat and everyone was like, oh my goodness, I need it. And okay, everybody needs this. It is this tan. So again, Superdrug own brand, it's the mousse but in the dark shade, and honestly I'm just gonna smell it. See, when I say this is the nicest thing I have ever smelled, oh my goodness, is so good. Like, it smells insane. Do you know what it smells like? Right, and maybe this isn't like all spray tan, but the girl that does like my spray tans, it smells so nice, but it's like a kind of tropically, like not coconut but like kind of smell, and that's the smell. So like, to me it smells like spray tan, but I don't know if that's all spray tans or just the type that she uses, but that's what it smells like to me. So it reminds me of like formal and, you know, happy times when we could leave the house. And yeah, but also it goes on really nicely. It is not streaky. The only thing I would say is it makes like a really, really bad mess of your bed, but you know, it's a small price to pay. Also, it's literally like £4.50 or something like that. So that has been a firm favourite. I feel like it's a well-known fact that having on feet tan makes you feel like you just are on top of the world, and you just look so much better. You feel so much better about yourself and your whole life. So anyway, loving that. Socks, and these, it's not like these socks, it's just socks, and I just lifted these ones because they're like one of my favourites. My friend got them for me, and they're like, oh, they're so cute. You can't really see, but they're like little like sloths. Adorable. And like, my best friend got them for me for my birthday a few years ago, and honestly I just love them. Anyway, socks, because obviously we're not going out, so I don't know if you guys are the same, but like, we don't wear shoes in our house. I really don't know why you would. And I do have slippers, but like, I'm just not always, I don't know, sometimes it's like too warm for slippers and your feet just get like, I don't know, it's weird. So I have been really, it sounds so weird to say, I've been really enjoying socks, but normally the only socks I wear are like little tiny like trainer liner socks, like when I'm going out in shoes. So I never really get a chance to wear like all these cute little socks that I have that are like proper kind of longer ones. But I've been kind of liking wearing socks instead of shoes, if that makes sense. It makes you feel like, I don't know, I don't really know how to explain it, but it makes you feel like you are a bit more kind of like, basically the point is I love socks. Moving on, the next thing is kind of, I think the actual like favourite is art and craft. And I talked briefly about this in my things to do in lockdown video. I have here just like the things I've been using the most. So I've got my paint brushes and my paints. These are literally my paints that I have from like when I did art in literally like year 9. So I have my paintbrushes and my paints, and I also have this calligraphy set with all these little cute refills. And this used to be my dad's, so quite cute. So my sister actually got this from my dad years and years ago, but I have recently, I've always wanted to be able to do calligraphy, but I just figured this was like a good opportunity when I had a bit more time to actually sit down and kind of teach myself, and Dad's been showing me a bit of it, so I've been loving that. And obviously my scrapbooking is, I just love it, it's so fun. I'm not going to talk about that anymore because people will probably kill me. I will link down below. You can get really, really cheap on Amazon, pretty much the same paints as those, so I will link those down below. I have a few books, so I'll start with the first one. Is, I mean, it is a book, but like, it's not really like a book. So the first one is actually a Bible. So this is the Bible. I'm literally in love. I didn't know I could actually be in love with a Bible, but alas, here I am. So this is a journaling and verse mapping Bible, and it's the NIV version for anyone interested. What I love so much about this is, and I'll just open like a random page, is the amount of space. Can you see that? Like the amount of space you have to just kind of like write things down, or like little doodles. I'm so excited to have, rather than having like a Bible where I read the Bible and a notebook where I write down all kind of church notes and Bible study stuff, I'm so excited to just have it all in one book. So this can be like my Bible and my notes. It's a really like creative and enjoyable way to connect with God's word. And then I have 2 books. So the first one is like Christian book, and it is this book, and It's, I think I talked about this in a previous video as well, but it is, like, you guys, it is so good. It's called It's Not Supposed to Be This Way by Lisa Turkhurst. I've still not got better at saying her name, but I just like this woman. She's amazing. My friend Lucy had recommended me this book and she'd been reading it, and then she finished it, so she gave it to me. I've been really encouraged by this book, and I think I said this as well in my other video where I talked about it. I really have not read an awful lot of it because I just do not make enough time for it, but it is so good. And then this other book, which I actually finished before lockdown, but I'm putting it in because I feel like it could be very relevant to how a lot of people are feeling at this very strange time. So it's this book by Matt Haig, and it's called Reasons to Stay Alive. All that blue is things that I've written. He's so good. I love this guy. So anyway, this book is wonderful. Again, I did not buy that for myself. My friend Ruth got that for me for Christmas, I believe, and I finished it very quickly. But I've reread it honestly a few times. He's just so open and honest about like mental health, and I just have so much love for it. And I think 100% if you are struggling with lockdown or you're feeling alone, read this book. I can't stress it enough. This next thing kind of goes along with the socks, comfy clothes and like loungewear. I feel like everyone is in the same boat. Nobody's gonna get up and put on jeans and like a really nice top and be uncomfortable just to sit in their house and do nothing. Like, so I feel like everyone is in the same boat. I personally have been living in sweats and comfy t-shirts like this and fleeces, and this is my favourite fleece. I love it. It's so soft and so cozy, and I actually got it on Depop. I will link the Depop down below that I got it from, and I'll link their Instagram and stuff. I believe it's called Wolf Wears, but I 100% could be making that up. I love this fleece because it's so cozy. The next thing I wanted to talk about is the most random thing ever, but it's also one thing that I have never owned, and I have no idea how I've made it through almost 19 years of life without one of these. I don't even know what to call it, but I'm pretty sure when I bought it, it was advertised as like a laptop desk. Basically, what it's so good for is when you are sitting in bed or on your sofa on your laptop, because it is so bad for your laptop to be sitting with like no space underneath it to air, because it gets so hot and it just overheats and it's a whole bad time. This thing is amazing and it's so pretty. Like, I literally got that one on eBay for £15. It's so pretty and it does fold down. I can never be bothered to fold it down, but it does fold down so it's flat and you can just like set it under your bed or wherever. But that has been like a game changer. The last two things are food items, and these are probably gonna both sound like super duper random, but the first one is these, which are the Alpro dark chocolate little pot things, and what are they called? Soya desserts. But to me they're like, you can get vanilla ones that are literally just like custard, so this is kind of like chocolate custard. But what I love to do, they're so good on their own or just like straight out of the fridge, or you can stick it in the microwave and heat it up. Or what I've also been doing is, if you have brownies, so like we've been making a lot of brownies, but it kind of, do you ever get like the wee edgy brownies, the like ones that maybe were a bit overcooked, and they just kind of sit there for a few days and then they're not that great? I will like crumble them up and put them into one of those soya things and then microwave it, and it's like chocolate fudge cake. It is so good. So that's been like my favourite sweet treat. But these are honestly like, even just on their own, they're so good because they're really sweet and very chocolatey. And then my other food favourite, and the last thing actually in this video, is prawn cocktail crisps. Specifically the Walker's ones, because the Walker's ones are vegan, the Tato ones are not. The Tato ones have dairy in them. So I have been, prawn cocktail crisps are like my favourite, but I normally would always have got the Tato ones because I don't know, in my head I'm like kind of Irish, so I have to think that like potato is better than everything else, which it kind of is, but like will not dispute. So anyway, I have always got the Tato ones and they always give me really bad dairy attacks, which is so random, but they do have like milk in them, so I guess that's why. But I recently discovered that the Walker's ones are dairy free and obviously they're vegetarian, so they're vegan, which is great, which is why I put them in this video, because I don't know if anyone else struggles to find like dairy-free crisps. It's such a random thing to have dairy in, but they literally all seem to have it. Anyway, that is the end of this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. If you would like to see more videos from me, leave me a comment if you have any other video ideas or what your favourites have been, what's been getting you through this quarantine. I hope you are having a great day and you're staying safe wherever you are, whatever you're doing. I hope you're having a good one. Love you lots. Bye.